This week's Grade 8 Events on WRIC Now is sponsored by Blank and Marcus, attorneys at law. Nice guys making a difference.
Hey everyone, welcome to Grade 8 Events. I'm your host, Delaney Hall. Another amazing weekend and week full of events that I can't wait to talk about. But of course, we first want to start with our forecast. Hello, Maddie D.
Hello, how are you, Delaney?
I'm good. So There's a lot of events. A lot of them are outside. It's again that time of year. So we've been dealing with a lot of dreariness recently. So what's going on?
Well, good news is today is the last day of the dreariness. We're going to be looking at partly sunny skies returning by Friday morning, maybe after a little bit of patchy morning fog. Saturday and Sunday, partly sunny as well. Low 80s Friday and Saturday, and Sunday, which is probably the first day of fall, begins at 8:44 in the morning. We're looking at upper 70s, so great weather. There could be a few showers. Let me just throw this in here. Saturday night after 9 p.m., but probably ending by 6 a.m. Sunday morning.
Okay, so unless you're really staying out super late on
fine.
Saturday, you should be fine.
Exactly.
Okay, good. All right. So this week I previewed the Egyptian Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have so many amazing festivals that highlight different cultures around here. We talked about the Greek Festival. We have the Armenian Food Festival coming up later. These folks down there in Henrico, they're so passionate, and I loved catching up with them again. So, Maddie, I'm going to bring in some images from past years. So there's going to be a bazaar. You can shop for different items from Egypt, and there's going to be some hieroglyphics there with a certificate of authenticity, if you're into that. And people are going to be dressed as pharaohs. There's dance performances, music performances, henna tattoos, kids activities. This is a look at the church. So I should probably say where this is all happening, right? St. Mary and St. Mercurius Coptic Orthodox Church in Henrico on the West End. So that's on Fordson Road. This is a snapshot of some of their church and their congregation there. So this is Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 9 on Saturday, 10 to 8 on Sunday. They're so excited. They've been preparing for a very long time for this. Have you ever had Egyptian food, Matt?
I don't think I have, but maybe when you go through some of the food, I might have. Or, sometimes it's always a close reference to something else in the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of it is, similar. So when I saw them yesterday, they already had a beautiful display of food out there.
Right.
Chicken shawarma, kebabs, their version of it almost looked like pita, falafel. They didn't have any desserts out yet for me, but they assure me that is also there. But I actually spoke to Abby. She's one of the volunteers. She's 19 years old. She's a VCU student. And she's been helping out with the dance and performance type or side of this. But she also talked about some of the food options they're offering. So let's take a listen.
Here is traditional. It's our Egyptian cuisine. Starting from our food, it's all homemade. It comes from our recipes from our ancestors from Egypt. We have Egyptian coffee, which is also a must try. We have squeezed arsir asab, which is sugarcane.
Okay. Matt, you're a coffee lover.
I am. I was looking at the food, though, on the grill.
Delicious. So last year, my husband and I went to this festival, and we had to try the Egyptian coffee.
Yeah.
I think you would actually love it.
Super smooth, bold? Or?
Yes, it very, very bold, but very aromatic.
Okay.
And just, you kind of just have to drink some to really get the full experience. Cool. But I was also up. It was very strong.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like strong.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah.
So, again, that's the 5th Annual Egyptian Festival over on Fordson Road in Henrico, Saturday and Sunday. It is free. I actually just wrote up everything on our web, and our web team's working on that story right now if you want to figure that out. There's also, the church is actually in the middle of a neighborhood.
Okay.
And so to be kind to the neighbors, they're offering some free parking, satellite parking at the GRTC Park and Ride, and there's going to be shuttles bringing people back and forth.
Got it. Okay.
You're good. Okay, so I want to go into the other events that we have going on. So the Maymont Beer Garden on Saturday and Sunday. This is happening at Maymont on the Carriage House lawn. It's kind of like their version of Oktoberfest. So, Matt, have you been to Maymont or been to any type of Oktoberfest?
I've been to a couple of different Oktoberfests,
Okay,
for sure.
So there's actually, this is one of 2 that are happening this weekend, funny enough. So the one here at Maymont's 2 days, Weekend of brats, beers, pretzels. There's going to be beer from Bingo Beer Company in Vazen, which is, of course, a local another brewery around here.
Yep.
Food from Capitol Ale House. The festival opens at 11 each day. You can get live music, lawn games, and then brass band entertainment. It's going to wrap up
cool.
each day
Yeah.
at 7:30. Yeah. New this year, artisan market.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Like,
Okay.
people, I love, we talked about this last week. I love craft
You
shows.
like crafts
and-
and-
yeah,
yeah,
locally made goods.
I think it's great. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Support local vendors, local businesses. Yeah, for
Exactly,
sure.
exactly. So also food trucks, kids activities, and a Stein hoisting contest.
A Stein hoisting.
Yes.
I'm very curious as to what that is. I mean, I know what a stein is.
Yes,
But I mean,
so-
to me, you hoist it and you put it to your mouth. I mean, that's how I hoist it. Oh,
Yes,
you know, but
that's fair. That's fair. So this literally Stein in one hand, and you hold it out, and you can't move. Like no bending of the elbows, and then you can't like support yourself by putting your hand on your hip or anything. Like straight out.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's the contest. Because after
Yeah.
a while, your arm's going to get tired and you're going to, okay.
And I feel like it looks easy, and then you actually do it,
Yeah,
and
no.
it's not easy. This is also one of two Stein hoisting contests. There's a different event that we'll talk about here in a minute that has a different contest
Okay.
with this. So this is actually, you do have to pay to get in. Admission's $10, $6 for kids 3 to 16. Children under 2 are free. If you've ever been to Maymont, you kind of have to know exactly where you're going to get where you want to go kind of
Right,
place.
right.
So you can park on Hampton Street, the Robbins Nature Center, or on Maymont Farm.
Okay.
And you should be good to go. Okay, so that's the Maymont Beer Garden.
What else you got?
All right. RBA East End Festival at Chimborazo Park, noon to 9 on Saturday. I think this is such a unique festival. So basically, all the proceeds that go to this festival go towards music and cultural arts programs at Richmond Public Schools in the East End, which I think is incredible. Since its inception, it's raised over $450,000 to support the arts across 8 schools in the city's East End.
It's huge because
It's huge.
Yeah, because a lot of times when we talk about budgets in schools, the things that get cut are the
Yeah.
extracurricular, arts, music, different clubs, different organizations, and it's a shame because not everybody is an athlete. Some are athletes of academics, some are athletes of music, and now they can't express themselves or do it in a school fashion
Yeah.
way. So good stuff. I love that.
I think that's beautifully said. That's me. I'm not an athlete. I was in theater.
Right.
And that was really an outlet for me. And I think really boosted up my confidence. And honestly, we always talk about my mom and I, how it's one of the reasons I think I could do this job, right? You just learn how to think on the fly and you have fun with it. I think it's an amazing cause. So there's going to be performances from the Richmond Symphony, different bands, and actually Richmond Public School youth, which is actually really cool. So again, that's Saturday from noon to 9 at Chimborazo Park. I want to go back to my list here and make sure I'm not losing anything. Okay, this is the other Oktoberfest festival situation that is happening today or this weekend, the St. Benedict Oktoberfest. That is actually starts tomorrow. So there's 3 days. Tomorrow from 4 to 11, Saturday from 11 to 11, Sunday from 12 to 6. It is free. This is all happening in the Museum District at St. Benedict Catholic Church on North Shepherd Street. Literally, I have notes here that say brats, schnitzels, kids' meals, and German desserts. So, I mean, what else do you kind of need? So we talked about the Stein holding contest at Maymont. Mm-hmm. What's unique about this one, this is a double arm Stein holding contest.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, again, looks easy.
No,
I feel like it's not.
Right.
Yes. So you do have to pay to enter, but
Okay.
if you win, you get, of course, bragging rights and gift cards.
Oh, well, there
of
you go.
Various
So that's kinda
choices.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All proceeds from this festival go towards supporting Catholic education, more specifically some of the financial needs of students that go to St. Benedict Catholic School, and some scholarship opportunities. So your money goes to very good causes there as well.
Right.
When's the last time you went to the Museum District, Matt?
Yep. Can we move on with the next question, please?
Okay. So, and I love going downtown, but parking can be
A problem.
a problem.
Right.
And this is in the beautiful Museum District where there's already limited parking. So the festival's hooking everybody up. There's 2 parking decks that people will be able to go to. The VMFA, it'll cost you $5.
Okay.
Or the Virginia Museum of History and Culture lot, $5 for the first hour, $1 for the additional hour every hour after
Gotcha.
that.
Yeah.
And it says here they do have an event, I'm assuming the museum, on Saturday. So if you do park there, you need to move your vehicle before 5 p.m. if you park at the Museum of History and Culture on Saturday for
Okay.
Oktoberfest.
Got it.
I mean, some people like to go around and look for parking, or you just kind of bite the bullet.
Sometimes you can be driving. I mean, unless you get lucky, right? You could be driving here,
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, you're just circling.
If you want to play it safe. And there's a bunch of new rules, I believe, for getting food and drink and beer this year. So
Okay.
I highly recommend if you go onto their website. That's literally just stbenedictoktoberfest.com.
Okay. Now, can you really call it Oktoberfest when it's in September?
See, I don't know because
kidding.
no, I'm serious. Well, this is 2 Oktoberfest festivals
Right, exactly.
happening in September.
Yeah, but
So-
we're almost there. We're getting so close.
Yeah, and I mean, you know me. I wore my sweater dress today. I'm ready for fall.
Well, it's been that kind of weather.
We have like
for
3
sure.
more
All right.
days.
Anyway,
Okay.
what else we got? You had
All
something
right.
else there that I thought was really cool.
Yeah,
It's about
yeah.
tacos?
Yes. Juan's Taco and Margarita Festival at Mainline Brewery, noon to 7 on I have Saturday. I believe it's on Saturday. Let me make sure because I want to make sure that is correct because my notes say, oh, it's on Sunday. This
Okay.
is correct. I'm wrong. Noon to 7, Mainline Brewery on Ownby Lane. It's OWNBY
Yeah,
Lane
it's
in
on
Richmond.
Ownby.
So tickets will cost you $10 for general admission, VIP for $15. Kids under 10 are free. Would you like to know what the VIP experience gets you, Matt?
Of course I would, because, I mean,
Because
why not?
Yeah. So $5 extra will get you a taco platter, a souvenir cup, and 2 raffle tickets. Boom.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And there's tacos, so why not?
I mean, why not?
And they're actually expanding the festival this year with a live mariachi band, vendors, wrestlers, and a kids zone.
Wrestlers?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah, Lucha Libre wrestlers. It's like a meet and greet. I don't think they're going to be like wrestling.
Wrestling, right,
But
right.
I
I
mean,
got
they
you.
could be.
Okay.
They could
But
be.
very, very cool.
Yes, taco and margarita stations, live DJs. There's a dessert taco station.
See, now that's really cool because everybody thinks of taco, steak, chicken, you know, that kind
Yeah.
of a thing. But if you get into some dessert tacos, I mean, that's something different.
I know. I wonder what. I guess like ice cream in the taco shop.
Maybe ice cream, or maybe different types of fruit inside. Maybe it's a soft, like kind of think like almost like a crepe kind of a thing, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can really go wrong with either of those options.
Or
but
maybe it's just, you know, you just roll the taco really tight and dip it in chocolate and let it harden.
I think we have all
I have
kinds of-
just come up with like a billion
Yeah,
things in
you
my
really
mind.
did.
Yeah.
We have so many different ideas. Okay. So yeah, that is the Juan's Taco and Margarita Festival on Sunday, and I believe. Let me check. That completes my list. So yeah, that is all I have for this week.
That's a lot.
That's
That's 4 or 5 different things. Because
There's a
on that
lot.
list you had 4 plus the Egyptian festival.
Yeah, and can you believe it? I'm already planning for next week.
Of course. I mean,
Next week is also huge. It's
is
the
next week folk festival?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I thought.
And if you're from Richmond, you know there's like 6 stages, 30 performers, more than 200,000 people will be there on Bronze Island. So that is next week. So we'll get to next week when
So,
it's next week.
Folk festival, like the State Fair of Virginia, it should pour buckets. No, I'm just kidding. But that's
No.
typically what happens, and it's so sad.
What, the Virginia? Oh, well,
Both.
yeah. Well, you know the State Fair is also next week.
There we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
boy.
both next week, so it's a big week.
It is a
here.
big week for
So,
sure.
but we're excited. We'll talk about that next
Okay.
week. But for now, thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you join us next week. Have a great one.